Hey again, let's talk in this video about checkbox and radio button. So let's get started. I will use here the terminal because make it easy for me to show you the details. So to get started, I say hey from tk enter import starts. Then I say hey from tk enter import ttk because I will use it. Then I need to use the root equal tk. So this is my root, so empty screen. So first of all, let me add checkbox. The checkbox is checking if someone is married or not. So I would name it check button cb equal ttk dot checkbox in this way. I say hey check button. Make sure write it in the same way. Otherwise it will not work. I want to add it to the root. Then I want to give it any text. So let me give it text equal is married. Okay. And yes, here is it. To add it, I see cb dot back. So he will add the checkbox in the screen. See, here is the checkbox. It is when it's off, when it's on. So off on. Now I want to read the value from this checkbox. There is too many ways to read the value. Either reading the state that we discussed before, or doing specific command like he call it in specific event or whatever. There is also another way that added by tk enter using something named string var or boolean var. It depends on the data type that you want to read it. The idea of these type of classes, it allows to track the object, and whenever the value of that object get updated, he will read it. That means if someone added checkbox here and this one connected to some type of variable name string var, any place that using that string var, the value will be updated inside that place. So let me just show you what we mean by string var. So let me define this one's name it state equal string in this way var. Make sure define it this way. So this means I want to set it value state. I say dot set. I want to set it. I say yes. Okay, you could give it anything, but let me give it yes. Now if I want to read it, I say hey state dot get. That should return for me the yes. So this type of variable, when defined as a string var or boolean var or another for type, they are for type. So this type of variable you could track the value in any place. So you have to use this type of variable if you want to use checkbox or ratio button. Now what I want to do, I want to make this variable connected with this value. So whenever check it, this variable is updated. Whenever uncheck it, this variable will be updated. How I do that? Really easy. I have checkbox. So I say cb, I need to config, I say config. What I want to do, I need to set the variable. So I say var iable. I want to connect it with this variable, name it state. So I need, hey, this checkbox, I need it to connect with this variable. And I want you, when someone selected, I mean on value, that means someone is checked, give it yes or whatever, yes married, give it this string, or on of value, give it no is not. Okay, that's me. If someone hey, I just wrote it here incorrect config. So con should be fig this way, config. So that means, hey, if someone select the checkbox, first of all, connect the checkbox with this variable. So the value of the checkbox will be connected with this variable. So when the checkbox is true, he will add in the variable yes is married. When the checkbox is false, he will add in the variable no is not. So if I just enter, so and I say, hey, this is not checked now. If I just say state.get, he will say yes. Why yes? Because by default yes, it's not set it yet. He's just using the default value that already been set it. Now if I just click this one, then I just rerun it, he say, see, he show you yes is married. Now if you just remove it, call sign function, no is not. So Do you see by default, if he did not do anything, he will take the default value, which is yes. But if you just check it, he will take yes method. If he uncheck it, he say no, it's not method. So this is good way if you want to use checkbox for different thing and how you read it. Just you connect it, you set the on and off, and you all set. There is also another type of TK enter you could use them, like radio button. The difference between radio button and checkbox, radio button you could select the value. So let me define this one, radio button 1. I name it ttk dot radio in this way, radio button. Here you go, radio button. I want to add in the root. I want to give it text. Let me suppose give it, hey, this is text mail. I give it text mail. Also I want to connect it with a variable. Now I don't have any variable right now, so I have to make sure just delete this one and I define my variable for radio button. So let me name it radio button var in this way, equal string var. Okay, because I don't have it now, let me just start it. So I need to connect it with the variable, name it, I say hey variable equal rb var. That means hey, this radio button will connect it variable, name it rb var, have text value mail. You could give it more the text, like when it's selected, give it value mail is mail. That means hey, when this what this mean. That means hey, add radio button, give it text mail, and make it connect with this variable. If someone check it, make the value of that variable is mail. Just click enter. Hopefully rb1.pay. Here you go. Now if it's not, if I just check it, make sure first I'll check it. Now if I say I want to get the value that's there, I say hey rb.get, give me the value. He say is mail. See, now I cannot uncheck it because I have only one. So to do uncheck it, I have to have 2 or 3. So let me just add another one. Let me change something from starting to ending. So first of all, I give it ID number 2. Radio button added in the root. I give it text female, and variable connect with the same variable. I give it value is female. Okay, hopefully I just write it female, then rb2.pay, and done. So now what I have in the value on this variable, just make sure have it is male because you select the male. Now if I just selected this one, reprint the value, you say is female because I'm selecting the female. So this is a very basic idea, but if you see in checkbox you could select more than one checkbox if you have them in the screen, but in radio button you could select one. So what if I have another checkbox? Let me suppose there is no another type. Maybe there is another type, but let's suppose there is another type, and which is a 3, and you want to give it text female 2, whatever. You want to make it connect with the same variable and you give it same value. What will happen if I say rb3.pay? Okay, see what will happen. Now I have female 2. If I just select the male, he will select male. If I select female, he will select both of them. Why? Because both of them have same value. So whenever you select anyone, he will select both of them. So if you give them same value, he will select both of them. So this is basic idea how you work with checkbox, how you work with the ratio button. So let me just show you last thing. If I just have another radio button, I said checkbox 2, just you could understand what I'm saying. Hey, wait, hopefully checkbox, adding another checkbox 2 and give it to the root is whatever is passed, then say cb2.pay. I just want to show you the difference between up. Oh yes, I say cb, it should be cb. Here you go. So the difference between checkbox and ratio button is this. Checkbox you could select the unselected, you could select both of them, that's okay. Radio button you could select only one of them, you cannot select more than one. This is the difference. So hopefully you now understand. You now understand how you do checkbox, how you just connect this with a variable. And yes, here we're done, and thank you for watching.